This video is brought to you by Straight Goods News, Canada's alternative online news source. Visit straightgoods.ca.
170,000 students in strike for more than 12 weeks. Every student in Quebec has been aware of the strike, has been working on it, and for once, we are united. We are all united against this government. They have tried by many ways to stop us. They asked the administration to be stubborn, not to recognize our votes in general assemblies. They failed. We overwhelmed them. They asked the courts to judge us and limit our rights and limit our actions and criminalize us. They failed. We defied them. They asked the police to brutalize us, to stop us on bridges. They asked to scare us and think that we should not be acting in the streets. Well, we overwhelmed them. We outnumbered them. And after more than 1,000 arrestations, after dozens of wounded students, we're still there and we're still in the streets. Every night for more than a week, people are assembling in downtowns of cities of Quebec, and we're assembling thousands of students and walking in the night. Every night, tens of thousands of students are walking and saying to the government, no, no to this. No! There is no institution that can stop a social movement that stands against injustice. And a government who only respects profits will meet us. And they will meet the people at the end of this. We are there. They say there is no money for us. They say there is no money for education. But do you remember back in the days when the unions asked for a weekend? They say it would kill the industry and it was impossible. Well, we made it and the industry survived. Do you remember back in the days when they say that giving voting rights to women and people of color would kill the democracy and it would be impossible? Well, we made it and democracy survived. Do you remember back in the days when they say that same-sex marriage was impossible and it would kill morality? Well, we made it. So now, why do they tell us it's impossible to tax the banks and the rich? We will make it! No government is elected to ignore and insult the people. No government is elected to take over profit over justice. Oh no. And if we fail, well, what will happen then? We can't fight.
We cannot.
But it is true they have the mightiest weapons. It is true that they have the loudest medias. It is true that they have the strongest institutions, but they do not have the number. They do not have our resolve. And they do not have the righteous principles we have to back us. In the streets of Montreal, in the street of Quebec City, it's not only students walking. It's not only students wearing the red square. It is everyone. It is not only a student fight. And I invite you to join us. I invite you to stand. I invite you to rise against the injustice of austerity and all these measures. PSAC members, you will be the ones that will be touched by the cuts of the Harper government. Please stand up.
We are.